In this video, I'll give you a quick walk around the inside of the brand new Hailsham Ducati showroom. I'm also here to test ride the 2025 Ducati Diavol V4. I have owned a Diavol before. I had a 2013 Blue Stripe machine. Currently, I'm riding a KTM Super Duke 1290 GT. DUCATI Roadshow. Got it.
What's that? It's a Rossi. What Rossi bike you got? We've got one of Rossi's bikes in there. When we get back, I'll show you. The ones on the wall at the top. 3 MotoGP and 3 World Superbike bikes. When we get back, I'll show you what we got. Yeah, let's have a look.
First impressions, I'd like to say it was like my Mark I Diavol, and in some ways it is, sitting deep into the seat, a cruiser position, but it is a very different animal. Sounds very different, but that could just be because there's a V4 instead of the twin that mine was. First impressions, I love the look of them anyway. I like the dash. I really like the TFT dash on them. I'm currently riding a 1290 Super Duke 2017 that's got the analog clocks. I do like a TFT screen. It handles really well. It takes a bit of getting used to. The 240 rear wheel. Mine's a 190, I think, on my KTM Super Duke. That rear wheel always takes a bit of getting used to. I think it's a 240, I'll double check. And it handles beautifully. My Mark I Diavol handed fantastically, and I've said it before, I've been riding on the road since 1976, and there's many bikes I haven't ridden, but out of all the ones that I have ridden in various conditions, my Diavol was the best handling machine I've had, and this feels very similar. The DUCATI Roadshow is interesting. I didn't realise that we all would go out in a group and wear the high vis, but hey ho. Luggage, well, it's not really a luggage type bike. You can adapt them. I won't think about that for the moment. I always like the keyless ignition on these bikes. So the ignition's keyless, keys in your pocket. But as soon as you get to a petrol station, you've got to go fumbling around for the key to put petrol in it. But there is a plus side to that, I suppose, that if it's electronic and it goes wrong, you can't put petrol in it. You can't win with these things. What I did with my Mark I Diavol, because I got fed up with fishing my key out, was I took the lock out. It was easy to do. You couldn't see it with that flap down, but it just meant that I didn't have to search for the key. I'm not particularly tall. I think I'm about 5'9½", but I do feel as if the seat could be a little bit higher, and that might be because I'm used to riding the 1290 GT. I wonder what it's like on long distance. Air, 18 degrees. Okay, I knew it would be there somewhere. There's a lot more engine braking in this than I expected. Yeah. There's definitely 2 stages to that engine braking, I feel. 1, 2, yeah, I shut the power off, the engine brakes, and I feel it do it again. So 3rd gear, 3,500, 31 mile an hour. 2nd gear, 4,000. Okay. It's still smooth, I would say. What a beautiful day to be riding motorcycles. After the 1290 GT Super Duke, which is very tall, this is very low. It's like a cruiser in comparison. It is a sports cruiser, but I'm just getting used to the riding position again, and it's very reminiscent of my Blue Stripe Mark 1, my Blue Stripe Mark 1 Diavel that I had. That was a lovely looking bike. Blue Stripe Diavel, white wheels. The exhaust was pig ugly, but you could change that. I do like this 240 rear wheel, big fat lump of Italian rubber sticking to the road. I'm always surprised when I was on my Mark 1 in the Alps and places like that, people would look at the bike, they'd make up their mind on whether they liked the look of it or not, but most of them would say, oh, I bet that doesn't go around corners. Well, quite the opposite. As I said earlier, my Diavel was the best handling machine that I've ever ridden. Granted, there's lots of motorcycles I haven't actually ridden, but out of the ones I have, I'm not going to list them, that Diavel was the best, and this is very reminiscent of that Diavel. The back brake on this is excellent. Maybe that's because it's new, but even so, if it's excellent when it's new, a bit of proper maintenance, it should stay excellent. How many miles has this one done? 1,190. I imagine these are Brembo brakes on this. So very, very responsive. Well, I enjoyed that. This feels like a brand new bike. It feels tight, hugely responsive. Wow.